Sorry, Angela. I was listening to you and thinking at the same time. I can do it just like Kurt Heasley. Don't think you're so. Yeah, I'm kidding. You're sweet today. That's so freaky. Are you in my head?
You need to worry about that a hell of a lot less. Go put your head in other people's heads and stop worrying about whose is in yours.
Oh, that's true. I mean, we are aligned, right? Look at, there's Kurt Heasley being sexy. So anyway,
Yeah, he really is.
The last video I saw, he had long braids, but let's see. So after the album that we're going to talk about,
it's dead.
he got back into shoegaze. Oh, I should really give some background on this band here. So.
All right. So yeah, back to the subject at hand here.
Okay. So, Tom, would you like to talk about the musical style of Lilies?
Well, they went through a lot of different phases, but I know they started off as I did in the early 90s, and a lot of bands that I really liked as a shoegaze band. So bands like My Bloody Valentine that came along the late 80s in England were a huge influence on a lot of us, particularly on the East Coast. And my first band, my main band, The Waking Hours, we were definitely big into that, and Ride, and didn't really come off on record, but we were a huge fan of that. I think a lot of East Coast bands kind of went through that shoegaze phase. And of course it's back and stronger than ever before now.
But he
should have stuck with it.
But he had a lot of dream pop too, which got him out of the shoegaze.
Right.
I think he's got a very active mind, possibly.
Yes, Kurt has a very active mind. I don't know him personally, but I just know you just listen to the songs, and there's not a whole lot of continuity, and they're certainly not predictable, which is what makes them awesome. Lots of chord changes. The vocals have all these twists and turns. Rarely do you find a verse that. Oh, really? What do you got for us?
Yeah, I'll give you a taste of what they were. Oh yeah, I don't have a pick.
I got one for you.
Okay.
And I think we have a song.
Yeah, this gives you an idea of how this man's mind.
What's the name of the song?
Sometimes works. Nanny in Manhattan. I'll play it as far as I can. Oh, God, give me strength.
You got this one. You got this one.
Take it.
You know, some people can be a little quiet with the door. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm just making excuses in case I totally screw this up. Here I go out the door of my apartment before I miss my train, and there's no way that it's happening. Cause you see, my girl's been doing things without me, so I'm gonna see what goes on without me. Cause my ex is a critic and now living as a nanny in Manhattan. He wants to about me. Secrets he writes out words. About people that you know. There's another verse. And then it goes and goes, wow, 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 wow. Real like, you know, wow, 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 wow. From the train to the car, and as we drive, I kept calling, leaving you one line. Is there on your machine light? I'm looking in your window, and there's some guy looking back at me. What the hell is happening? Well, your ex, the critic, is now living in the nanny in Manhattan. He lives with some folks who tell jokes about things. Secretly writes out words.
Sorry.
Songs about people that you know. Yeah, that's pretty much.
I missed my big lead break.
Yeah, it's, you guys, I'm not even kidding. It's just like, what?
Yeah.
And remember we were talking about the monkeys last week? And,
Yeah, so,
I mean, and remember what that guy said? Oh, it was so funny about that, about this record. What was the record called? The presence of nothing is the presence of nothing? No, that's not it.
Boy, I don't remember this part. Was I there?
Were you there? I don't remember. We were both there.
I don't remember the record. I remember a guy talking.
Oh, is it? Record. I think Better Can't Make Your Life Better. And then, let's see. Okay, so they've been...
Yes, I remember the record, but I don't remember a guy talking about it.
that was in my head. No, I'm kidding. So
Oh,
they have like strong influences of the Kinks, the Monkees, and the Zombies. And Tom Cox is a guardian. An album, 4 stars, calling it an album of scrambled dream state intellect with endless hooks like the birds feeding. Oh,
The birds beating up the monkeys on Fast Forward
wait, after getting high.
after getting high, right?
I'm surprised I didn't encounter
That might
this
be a pretty
music
good
earlier.
description. But that whole, what you really hear a lot in that period of Lily's is that monkeys, that kind of stuff, which is awesome.
The Lilies, the Kinks, and the Zombies.
The thing is, though, it's like then they went back to their shoegaze, like after this really cool record. And then they were on Sire Records. And it was kind of back to the cool stuff, but I couldn't tell how dedicated he was to it. It's like really cool, but it's still a label.
Sure.
And I'd love to interview him. And
So
find
there's
out,
that great YouTube clip, you can see it on YouTube, they're playing on one of the British TV shows
Top of the
live.
Pops.
Yeah, Top of the Pops. There's one where they're doing it live, right? And then there's one where they're syncing and they just totally make a jam out of it. But both of them are great. They completely tear the set up. And at the end, Kurt is just like standing there and the talk shows, and he's standing there like that, all proud, and he reaches out and shakes the guy's hand like, hey, man, no harm, no foul here, whatever.
Yeah, even though we destroyed your whole stage.
Right, exactly.
He's super tall, too, apparently. He's like 6 foot 1,000.
Or maybe just 7 foot.
Something like that.